Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Today it's a little cold outside, but I wanted to come outside so that you can get a really good visual on what we're talking about today. Today we're talking about fillers, particularly under the eye. And the reason why I want to talk about that is because that's something that's been bothering me for a really long time, and I've always had the under eye hollowness. I didn't realize that I had it up until when I went to go get the fillers done. I looked back at photos and I realized that it actually has been like that for quite some time. So I can go back to my early 20s and see in photos that I had the under eye hollows. And in that time, I thought it was under eye bags or just puffiness, but it's actually called under eye hollows. And until I started watching, and she's a really great dermatologist by the name of Dr. Shireen Idris. I hope I'm saying that right. I follow her on Instagram. And when I started following her, I started realizing how much I didn't know about skincare and skincare routine and stuff that I should be doing as I'm aging on skincare and what products I should be using. So in watching her, I realized that my main issue that I hate so much about my eyes is that my under eyes weren't bags. They were under eye hollows. And you get under eye hollows from, it could be hereditary, which probably is what it is because my genetics are freaking crap. So it could be hereditary. Since I've had them for so long, and it's not something that I don't feel like I'm sleep deprived, even though some nights I feel like I am with letting Zoe out to pee every 5 minutes, it seems like. And then so it could be from lack of sleep, it could be from hormones, and it could be from allergies. We do live in a climate that, look, allergy season feels like every season. So I can attest to that it could have been allergies, but based off of going back to the photos and seeing that I was actually, my face actually looked like that from a long time ago, clearly indicates that it's probably most likely hereditary. So in watching Shireen Idris, I realized that there is an easy fix, but if you're afraid of needles, this is not going to be for you. So I researched what she said, and it's actually fillers can be an easy fix for them. And I actually did do some research on it, and then I realized that there's only certain fillers that you can use for under the eye, which is the hyaluronic acid base fillers. And the reason being is because the hyaluronic acid fillers, actually, we already produce hyaluronic acid, if you didn't already know that. So it's already within our body. And so what they do with that special filler is that they can manipulate it so when it goes in there, the consistency is supposed to be like honey. So as they inject it inside of the site, they can manipulate it. You know, they use their fingertips and they manipulate it on how they want it to lay. And it's really just to fill in, hence fillers, the spot that you want to be not sunken in anymore, or loss of collagen, loss of elasticity. So and that's my main issue with my under eyes, is that I think it's just loss of fat, loss of collagen, loss of elasticity. I am aging. I made 36 this year, and I'm not freaking out. But I do notice a lot of things in my face changing that I don't think that I realized or paid attention to before. So when I went to go get the fillers done, I thought that I was just going in for a consultation. Okay, but I went in, and look, I brought my money with me just in case, because I hated them so bad that I was like, look, If they're willing to do them right now, I'm willing to do them too. So, but I didn't think that was going to happen. So, fillers in my area range between $650 per vial to $800 or $850, depending on what doctor you see or what facility you go to. I think that's extremely expensive for the amount of filler that you get. It's one vial. And so I was kind of hoping and praying that the vial would clear both eyes, both under eyes, because I wasn't planning on spending double that amount. I was kind of hoping that one vial would cover both eyes. And it barely made it, as a matter of fact. After she finished doing both under eyes, she said that the main eye that I find is worse, she said it probably needed a little bit more, but she didn't have any more because she did both eyes. So we just went ahead and left it like that. Now it did help a lot, and I'm gonna insert some photos in between this video to show you what my before looked like and then what my after looked like, so you can see that it was pretty major. Now we're in November now, so this is November 2020. I got it done in February of 2020, and it's supposed to last 8 months to a year. I've noticed since September, I would say, that it started coming back. Like, I guess the filler started wearing away. So in actuality, it probably only really lasted 7 months. And I mean, I guess that's a good run, but I feel like for that amount of money, the year should have lasted the full year, to be honest. So I wanted to bring you outside to show you in real light what I mean. And you can see it looks like it's just a line, like my labial fold here. It just looks like a line, but in person, it looks like this area here is just sunken in and it's hollow. So it bothers me a lot. I notice it when I go put on makeup. I notice it tons. And I notice it in pictures if it's not like photoshopped or refinished or whatever. If it's not professional photos, I notice it a lot. And especially now that I've been on camera lately, I am noticing it so much and it's bothering me so much. But I wanted to talk to you about the fillers in case that you're looking into it. If you're thinking about getting it and you're just unsure, I wanted to kind of bring my experience to the table and share with you what I went through. I'm not afraid of needles. My husband is terrified. My child is terrified of needles. I am not. I can go give blood and it doesn't faze me at all. I can go get a shot. It doesn't faze me at all. But the experience that I had with getting fillers under my eyes was a completely different experience. I had never experienced a fear of needles until it went into my skin under my eye. It was pretty painful, to say the least. I mean, like I said, I'm not a baby about getting shots or anything like that, but it definitely made me think during the process, what did I get myself into? And I'm never doing this again. I remember thinking those two exact things while I was actually getting injected. Before they inject you though, they do add some numbing cream, and they do put arnica after, and that's supposed to relieve the swelling and the bruising. I had bruising. I had so much bruising that I was getting looked at from everybody thinking that I got beat up. All those pictures I'm going to show to you in a second. So before I get into the process of it, here's my before picture. As you can see in the picture, the tear trough area, that's what they call it, the under eye tear trough hollow, was pretty hollow. The bone loss was absolutely there. You can see it. The fat loss, you can see it sunken in pretty bad. So when I went in for the consultation and she saw it, she said, yeah, most definitely, I was definitely gonna need at least a vial. So I asked her if she could please try and use the one vial for both eyes. And the hyaluronic acid fillers are just more natural looking fillers. They don't look so fake looking. It definitely gives you a more natural appearance after you do that. So if you're looking at getting fillers, definitely the hyaluronic acid fillers are the way to go first, especially if you're a beginner. And they did use a hollow point needle. Now that they call that a specific thing, but she said she was going to use that so that when she injected the serum, that it would be less likely to puncture a vein and therefore cause bleeding or cause bruising. So I don't know if that type of needle is what caused the pain that I felt when she was injecting me, but it was pretty damn painful. And I want to say that the bruising and the swelling lasted a good week, if not a little tiny bit more, maybe a week and a half. But the bruising lasted a really long time. It probably lasted almost 3 weeks. It almost lasted almost a month, because I was going on vacation. I was going on a cruise, and I got that done the first week or the second week of February. And I was going on the cruise at the end of the month, and I was really afraid that it wasn't going to be gone in time, because I knew I was going to be taking pictures and whatnot on the cruise. And by the time I actually went on the cruise, you can still see a tiny bit of the bruise, like it looked like a dot, but it was still there. So that and all, I was really shocked that you could actually still see something from it. But I'm going to show you a picture of the bruising now. I'm sure the pictures don't do it justice, but it looked way worse in person, I promise. So if you're planning on getting this, you better mark out some time on your calendar that you're not going to be taking photos, you're not going on any vacations or anything like that, because you're going to look like a monster for at least 2 weeks, depending on how bad you bruise. I didn't even think I bruised that bad, to be honest, but evidently I do. So the reason why I wanted to make this video as well is because I'm really looking into getting them done again. I know that that's like, Ashley, but you said that you were thinking while you was in the room getting the injections, you would never do this again. Trust me. If you could bring me back to the moment they were injecting under my eyes, I would promise you I would never get that done again. But I cannot stand to look under my eyes like this and see the hollowness. It's like killing me slowly. I promise you I would not do it if it wasn't bothering me that much. It's not like I'm going in there and getting all kinds of things done and then coming out looking like a different person. All I'm doing is getting fillers under my eyes so that I don't look tired and it don't look like I'm having any kind of, reaction, allergic reaction, because people have asked me, your eyes look puffy. Did you eat a lot of salt? No. Hereditary, just bad genetics. Sorry to let you know. So I want to show you my after photo so you can see how good it looked. I'll do the before and after side by side so you can see that it's totally worth it. I don't know if $800 is worth it. I didn't pay $800, but I mean, it's pretty expensive, so be prepared to pay. But here's my before and after. All in all, really, if you're looking at getting any kind of fillers, please do your research. I did. I went to go look to see which ones in particular are used primarily for under the eyes, because I didn't want to go in the doctor's office thinking that they were going to do the right thing and put the right one under my eye until, you know how many times doctors don't do the right thing. So I'm just saying, I wanted to go in there knowing my information. So definitely do your research, see what is the best option for you. And I'm gonna tell you right now that I have tried every cream on the market, almost every cream on the market. I have not found one, because I promise you, if I would have found a cream on the market that helps with this, I promise you I would not be going back to go looking into getting more fillers. I might regret it again as soon as they hit me up with the first injection all over again. But look, if it's once a year, I feel like I can man up and I can deal with it. So I don't know. I think that I'm gonna just try and do it again. Maybe I should like take some Tylenol or something before I go. But I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about under eye fillers, what it did for me, how it worked, and I can't actually remember the name of the actual fillers that I got. It might have been Voluma. I could be completely wrong, so don't hold me to that. But it worked. It totally worked. You could see my before and afters. It totally did the job that I needed it to do. It's just a shame that it doesn't last longer and that it's so pricey. So if this is something that you feel like you're so close to being able to get to, but you just don't have the funds, save up, because if this is like a game changer for you and you have like really bad under eye hollows, it will make a world of a difference. It definitely helped when I was putting on my makeup. It helped me, just be more at ease, because I was just so frustrated every time looking at it and being like, why do I have this? I'd rather have under eye dark circles and be able to conceal it. You can't conceal this with concealer. It's literally loss of your fat and bone, and so therefore your skin is sinking in to a hole that is now being created. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that I informed you on some things. If you didn't know, please check out, go inform yourself, go check out some websites, go check out Shireen Idris. She is really awesome doctor. She's a dermatologist and she teaches me stuff every day. I watch her every single night. She does Pillow Talk Derm, and she also has celebrity guests on there as well, and she just goes over a rundown of different things. And a lot of the reason why I'm using some of the creams that I'm using is because of her. So definitely check her out as well. And if you like this video, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to my channel and help me grow. So have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.